the expectations of the crowd. I have with me none other than Imran Khan. Imran, historically these matches have always brought out the best in the players, isn't it?
Yes, it's the tension. In fact, worst out of some players and best out of others. I mean, in fact, in these matches, a lot depends on how players cope with pressure rather than the level of skill.
So tell me, when you were the captain of Pakistan, what would be your words of advice to your players when you were in the dressing room or maybe on the eve of the match?
Actually, to make them relax, to make them feel that this is an ordinary game. Because the problem is, players get so tense that, they cannot perform. I mean, some players seize up. So my idea used to always be to make them feel relaxed, take their mind off the pressure, make them feel that so what if you lose, but give your best, ease the pressure. That was always my concern.
But you've always found that, in situations like this, you've always found a player who has come good. We've seen Salim Malik take 72 of 36 balls. We've seen Javed Miandar hit that 6. You have performed so well. So how is it that Pakistan, because look at the record between India and Pakistan. Pakistan has, out of 40 odd matches, beaten India 27 times, and India has, I think, won only 12 matches. Do you think there's a special formula that you would reckon that makes Pakistan that much more confident against India?
You see, partly it was because Pakistan had better teams. I mean, certainly our bowling attack used to be better than India's, and that made us put more pressure on the Indian batting always, although Indian batting, certainly up till 87, 88 was better than ours. But through our bowling, we used to sort of put pressure on them. But I think also, India reached a negative state of mind against us. A few times from winning positions, they would collapse because I think they stopped believing in themselves. I mean, I think they almost went into the match scared not to lose. It is a negative state of mind. I always used to tell the team that forget about losing, just think you're going to win. But if you enter a match thinking you might lose, you do lose.
But are you talking specifically about the one-day games or the test matches here?
Both, but specifically one-day matches because we played much more one-day games. And I always used to encourage them not to think about losing because, if you start thinking of losing, your whole attitude to the game changes. And I'm scared that Pakistan's approach today was that of a team which was on the defensive.
But could that have been because Wasim was absent?
Wasim was absent. That must have been the first blow of the day. And then secondly, Amir Sohail is not used to captaincy. And for some reason, he just kept... I mean, the bowlers, the way Waqar and Aqib were bowling in the morning, I mean, he should have attacked, knowing that India too was under pressure. But actually, he let the pressure off. There was not much... they removed the slips. There was, they didn't create enough tension for the Indian batsmen.